Hi Capricorn, welcome to your July love reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys regarding your love life, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading and see what messages need to come through for my Capricorns in love. For the month of July 2022, what's going on for Capricorn? Show me clearly any messages for Capricorn in love. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Messages for Capricorn in love. Any messages for Capricorn regarding love for the month of July 2022? We have the full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 13th. My birthday. Jeez. Really? Like, why do I have to have the full moon on my birthday? Bitch. Anyways, it is what it is. Not to make it about me, but I just wanted to pass on the knowledge that you guys will probably be feeling the vibes. Okay, finally, we have finances and career, as well as engagement. Release your ex and stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so calling in your soulmate. So I'm assuming that this is for those that are single and you're looking to mingle. You're calling your soulmate, you're manifesting your boo, you're manifesting your partner, and also you're needing to get your finances and career straight. If not already. If you're already doing that, amazing. Keep that up. Keep securing the bag, right? But financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it could be affecting your commitment. It could be affecting your relationships. It might be getting in the way of you being able to go out and mingle because you're working all the damn time. I'm just saying, or perhaps I'm just got to throw the scenario out there. Maybe there's a little love situation going on in the workplace. Just saying. Some of you are getting engaged. Some of you, congrats on that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some, you are successfully getting into a committed relationship, or for those that are in a committed relationship, things are being brought to a higher level of commitment. For some, you've gotten engaged to, or you are proposing to somebody. Congrats, that's amazing. I hope it's beautiful. I hope it's amazing. I hope it's everything that you want. That's beautiful. Some of you are manifesting an engagement. You want to get married. You want this next relationship that you are calling in, like you're calling in your soulmate, and you want that to be like your lifelong partner. Another group of you, because we got a lot of messages, we have release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy, so I feel like that's very fitting. Also with the full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 13th, great time for releasing the things that don't serve us. So if you are wanting to really work through releasing an ex or someone from your past, I really see that this energy is going to help you, especially in July. You can see massive improvement with you letting go of your past and also being more optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that kind of goes in with calling in your soulmate. There's this manifesting, there's this law of attraction at place here. And it's kind of like as you continue to just keep investing in yourself and your career and your finances, that self-love, the right person will come along when the timing's right, and you gotta work through releasing your ex so that this new person can come in. And some of y'all are getting engaged, so lots of different messages. Use your discernment because not all of those messages are going to be for you. But yeah, Capricorn, let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what else is going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love for the month of July 2022. What's going on for Capricorn in love? Show me clearly. Messages for Capricorn in love for the month of July 2022. Show me clearly. What do my Capricorns need to know in love? We have the Chariot. I know we don't take stacks. We have the Chariot, Seven of Wands, King of Cups reverse, and the Ace of Wands. I am picking up on being emotionally unavailable here. You could also be feeling like you're being torn in two different ways or two different directions. We also have the Nine of Cups, Judgment, and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Two of Coins. You're going back and forth. You have lots of options, or you have you're weighing out some sort of choice. Or let's say like if you are dating, so I'm picking up more like a singles energy, okay? Especially the 9 of Cups. I feel like this is a singles reading, so my apologies for those that are in a relationship. For those that are in a relationship, keep that up, keep that positive attitude. You might be getting engaged, or you need to focus on your finances and money and get the bag, right? Spirit's saying, don't worry about love, worry about the money, right? So that's for those that are taken. Let's move to the singles, because this seems to be a singles reading, okay? So for my singles, you're showing up here as the King of Cups reversed. Feeling a little bit moody, feeling a little bit sensitive, feeling a little, why do I want to say rowdy? Rowdy? Is that the right word? Maybe, maybe not. You decided that fits your feelings, your vibes. There is a little bit of this irritation and feeling very sensitive and very, I want to say defensive, to be honest. With the 7 of Wands and then the King of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like you're feeling very vulnerable and emotional and sensitive, and it's like if someone's asking you, Capricorn, what's wrong? Or are you in your feelings, Capricorn? You're like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? Even when we look at the Chariot, it's like it's black and white here. It's like you got I'm thinking of the Gemini, the symbol for Gemini, not the actual astrological symbol, but how it's like the 2 ladies with the heads, or 2 faces or whatever. It's almost like you got 2 faces, Capricorn, where it's just like one side you're like bright and bubbly, and the other side you're like sad and moody, and you know, it's 50-50. Catch me on a good day or catch me on a bad day. So with the Chariot coming out here, this does talk about movement, but in this deck specifically, it definitely feels like you're being pulled in 2 different directions. Maybe it's like you want to move on from your ex, and then part of you is like, but I want to go back to my ex. That's the scenario there. So it's like you're being pulled in 2 different directions, and you're feeling very emotional about it. I also see that for those that are emotionally unavailable, you might be just looking for little flings, little hookups, nothing really serious, one night stands with the Ace of Wands. You know, you're looking for the pleasure, not so much the long-term or longevity. I do see that if you're looking or you're putting yourself out there for connections, there's lots of passion, but passion can die out very quickly. I do see like on an independent level, you're quite satisfied with where you're at. You're pretty happy being by yourself. You got that self-love. You're taking good care of yourself. But you definitely have the past on your mind. Judgment, 10 of Wands. You have the past on your mind, and it's weighing heavy on you. Maybe there's some situations that you feel you have lack of closure, lack of answers, or maybe it's just like something about the past is just, maybe you have a hard time letting go of the past, or forgiving yourself from the past, or forgiving someone from your past. There's something about the past coming up, and it's weighing heavy on you. It's a burden, emotional burden for you. And 2 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Coins reversed. It seems like you made up your mind, or you made up some sort of decision, probably relating to this past situation. Maybe this is going back to the situation where you were feeling pulled in 2 different directions. It looks like you made up your mind here. Or when you make this decision, Spirit is telling you to make this choice when you are calm and balanced and grounded in your emotions. Because the King of Cups reverse, the emotions can be like 0 to 100, and sometimes we'd be acting impulsively because of our emotions. And if you do have a choice here, Capricorn, I would just suggest, and obviously you do you, we don't need to take any advice here because it's your life, but I would suggest here, since the King of Cups coming out reversed, don't make any long-term decisions based off temporary feelings, okay? Because it's almost like you could be getting hot-headed. Can I speak? It's like you're getting hot-headed, kind of acting impulsively, kind of acting a bit moody or sharper, more sensitive, more emotional, and you need to be acting more rational, okay? Capiche? So just get grounded. Maybe it's that full moon, right? Blame it on the full moon. It's hitting hard. You're Capricorn, and the full moon's going to be in your sign, so opposite of Cancer, right? We have Cancerian energy out here, so maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, so past is definitely on your mind. A major message for that is Spirit saying you got to release your ex, but that takes time and that takes patience, and it ain't always the easiest. It's just like, if it was easy, everybody would be over their past. Everybody would have moved on from their ex. It's not that simple. Jeez. Okay, so let's do some clarifying. Let's see what else is going on, or if we can get some more insight as to what this is talking about here. Let's take a look into the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot for Capricorn, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's almost like you feel like no matter what direction you're trying to move towards, there's just been a lot of obstacles or a lot of setbacks or a lot of things that come up that are very challenging for you to overcome. Right? Even relationships that come in, they all seem to be very, very challenging and not the most smoothest. Tell me about the Chariot for Capricorn in the month of July regarding love. 5 of Swords. Ow. Tell me about the Chariot. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles reversed and the Fool reversed. You're just kind of feeling lost right now with where you're headed, where you're going. You're not quite sure what you want for your future. That's the energy I'm seeing here. It's like you're just kind of feeling overwhelmed. You don't know what to do, where to go. You're feeling like you're being pulled in all these different directions. Do I want something long term? Do I want to get married? Do I want to have children? Do I want to stay single? Do I want to travel the world? Like there's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to the future, and so that's why we have the Fool reverse. It's like you're not quite ready to just like jump off into the unknown or jump off this cliff because you're not quite sure what you're looking for. That's why it's so important that when it comes to you manifesting the soulmate, it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It's like you don't even know what your intentions are. You don't know what you're trying to manifest. So how can you manifest your person of your dream, your true soulmate, when you don't even know what that is, right? You're feeling a bit lost. You're feeling a bit unsure. I'm also kind of picking up on something to do with ego or pride here, or the way people perceive you. You're kind of concerned with how people view you. This is whoever I'm talking to. If the shoe doesn't fit, then this reading ain't for you, okay? But yeah, it just seems like there's something to do with your pride or the way people are judging you. It's almost like you could be trying to please everybody else or trying to live this life that doesn't actually resonate with you in the core, but you know, maybe it's like a material world. You're trying to get all this money so that you can have all these material items, clothing, cars, home, this and that, and be all flashy and shit. But like deep down, it doesn't really resonate with you, but like that's kind of like your environment and whoever you're surrounding yourself with. I'm picking up on the energy like you want to impress others, but like you're being pulled to go in a different direction. Like that's not really you in the core. And so you're kind of having almost like a crisis, an identity crisis. Like you're just questioning everything. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of confusion in the air right now for you, Capricorn. You're kind of just like, I don't really know what the hell's going on. We have the Lovers, 3 of Pentacles, and Death at the bottom. Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. We'll see if that energy kind of plays out in this reading because I want to move on. Let's take a look into the 7 of Wands for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the month of July 2022, tell me about the 7 of Wands for Capricorn. You might also have your guard up, especially as you are feeling more vulnerable. We have the 5 of Wands. Your guard is up because you feel very vulnerable. 3 of Swords, yeah. Tell me the 7 of Wands. 5 of Cups tried coming out. I literally just pushed it back in when I should have taken it out of the deck, but whatever. Okay, guess it wasn't meant to be. 7 of Wands for Capricorn in the month of July 2022. We have the Page of Pentacles backside. And give me one more for the 7 of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Star reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Cups. And the King of Swords reverse, Hangman. This is so at the bottom of the deck, it's definitely taking a look into how your feelings are about a relationship that you're no longer in. This is probably relating to the release your ex. We have the Hangman and the King of Swords reverse. So there's a lot of built up energy, lots of built up emotions, feelings, anger, thoughts, memories. There's a lot of thoughts going on in your brain that you're just kind of like stewing on and thinking about. about a relationship here. 2 of Cups, a connection. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're reflecting on a connection, a relationship. Could be with a water sign. Or I just said that, bruh. I literally just said that. With the Page of Cups reversed, there is no communication. You may have been blocked, or you may have blocked someone. I have to fill my little oil incense with water. Otherwise, this is going to start smoking. It's already starting to. Oh my god. Okay. You're struggling with getting over someone from your past, or someone that you're not speaking to, or you have very, very poor communication with, or you are simply not in contact with any longer. With the Star reversed, there's this energy of... What am I feeling from this? A few things from this. First of all, you don't have hope that things will change about this situation anytime soon. You don't really have much hope about this situation. It kind of seems like it's done and over with. There is restlessness. There's also healing that's needed to take place. But yeah, it's a challenge. Let's talk about the main cards that came out, because we have the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. So there's like this internal battle that you've been struggling with, this internal pain that you've been facing. Right? Maybe there's an argument, maybe there's a fallout, or maybe this is just representing the back and forth in your heart, being pulled in 2 different ways, wanting to move on from someone from your past and wanting to work on it or give someone a second chance, right? There's a lot of pain, there's a lot of hurt here, and there's this back and forth like, oh my god, why am I not over this by now? Why haven't I moved on? Why can't I get this person off my mind? As well as, yeah, basically what I've just been saying. I'm like repeating myself, y'all. Page of Pentacles reverse and the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing this as like a lost opportunity in love. You kind of are looking back at things with a different perspective, like shoulda, coulda, woulda, or wishing things were different. And so that's kind of where this King of Cups reverse is coming from. It's like all these emotions coming up. It's uncomfortable and you're getting irritable because of it. And it's like you're trying to distract yourself with temporary things or temporary relationships, sex, whatever, distracting yourself from these emotions because they're uncomfortable for you to face or handle. King of Cups reverse for Capricorn in July 2022. I feel like you need to... Hold on, let me shut up. King of Cups reverse for Capricorn in love for the month of July. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Gotta get grounded, and this is also the energy of moving forward slowly, like moving on from this, but it's very, very slow. Also kind of stubborn as well. Being a little bit stubborn. Anything else regarding the King of Cups reverse for Capricorn in love for the month of July 2022? King of Cups reverse for Capricorn. Page of Wands reverse. There we go. And Queen of Wands reverse and the Ace of Swords. I think you're cutting ties. Yeah, Hangman with the Lovers, and underneath the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, and Pisces coming out. Yeah, there's definitely a block between you and whoever you're thinking about. There's no communication. You're having a hard time, like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay waiting on this person in case they come back to return? Or, you even considering maybe I should return to this person, like reach out to them. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should I not? There's a lot of like this back and forth energy, but at the end of the day, there is no communication here. And I also sense that there are massive blocks in between you and whoever this is that you're connecting with. And so you're thinking very carefully and trying to get back into that analytical mindset, and it does seem like you're making the choice to disconnect from this connection, like you're pulling the plug. I think you're pulling the plug. Hangman with the what the fuck is this card? The Lovers, Rainfart, and the Queen of Cups. Eight of Swords, Wow, look at this. Eight of Swords, the Chariot, King of Cups. There's a perfect pair here. So you might be dealing with a soulmate situation. Or maybe not soulmate. Maybe this is like... Whatever. It could be karmic. It doesn't fucking matter, y'all. But you've been reflecting on someone. You've been reflecting on someone that you had deep emotion for. It's a deep soul connection or a deep karmic connection. Doesn't fucking matter, the label, really. What matters the most is that you've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflection, and a lot of healing, and you're seeing something from a different perspective now, or you're seeing things differently. Which is good, because you were showing up here as the Eight of Swords, kind of like in your head, unable to really see the reality of a situation. Now you are able to kind of reach this point of acceptance, and it's helping, like I said, it's helping you pull the plug on this. I think you're pulling the plug and choosing to move on. Two of Pentacles reverse, making the choice to let go, making the choice to just drop it. It seems like you're dropping all these burdens, all these emotions that you've been carrying about this situation. I think it's safe to say in the month of July, especially since the full moon is coming up in your sign, I think this is going to be very crucial for you to let this go. Let it go. And, you know, it's the saying, if it's meant to come back around, if it's meant for you, then it will come back. You guys will cross paths. But for now, it's just you got to let it go and make peace with it and move on. Which is easier said than done. But, you know, short story, right? Long story short, Spirit is saying, Capricorn, you need to move on with your life. You can't just keep waiting around on a situation that, you know, it's just not helping you. And you got to keep moving forward. I know you may not want to hear that, but that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling from this. So let's take a look into Judgment. All right. Tell me about Judgment for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this situation. Nine of Swords. You may have heavy judgment towards yourself in the past and where you may have went wrong, or there could be lots of regret or just lots of thinking, you know, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, just thinking about what things could have been. We had the Devil, the Sun, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you've been like obsessively thinking about a situation or a person nonstop. Like it sucks. Like you can't get them off your mind. It's driving you mad. It's driving you fucking crazy. You're like, oh my god, like I just want to pull the plug and be free from this. Excuse me, Capricorn energy coming out. There you are, just super in your head. And this is clarifying Judgment of like looking back at the past and looking back at these situations and this relationship. It obviously has affected you so deeply. I also want to say that this situation, or I guess this relationship, I don't know why I keep saying situation. This relationship wasn't healthy. I think it made you really happy, or it really made you feel good, but it was also like addictive. Like there were high highs and there were low lows. You're getting clarity that you how do I word this? You're getting clarity that you need to detach. I feel like I'm mumbling my words. You need to detach from this. And then also the Eight of Wands of like moving on. Moving towards better things. Things that are actually good for you. Things that are actually positive for you. What's at the bottom? Four of Pentacles reverse, Four of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Jeez, 4. So Four of Pentacles reverse, that's all about letting go. That's no longer holding on. And so letting go of what? Well, the Four of Wands, letting go of this relationship, letting go of this partnership. Four of Wands reverse, by the way. The foundation isn't there. It's broken apart. There's separation. And also the Four of Swords. There's healing that needs to take place. As you continue healing, right? Never mind. I thought one of the romance cards mentioned healing or something like that. But as you are working on healing and surrendering and accepting the situation and seeing it for what it is, it's allowing you to surrender and let go. Instead of holding on and wondering what it could have been, or what if I said this, would things be different if I did this, if I did things differently, if this and that. Like really just like thinking about all the what if scenarios and just driving yourself crazy. At the end of the day, you can't change the past, and I think you're really just reaching this acceptance, and it's helping you move on and freeing yourself from this. So basically, to kind of summarize this reading, Capricorn, because we're going to wrap this up, is that, you know, you're working on yourself, you're working on your career, getting the bag straight and all that, and you're wanting to call in your soulmate, you're wanting to move on with your life, but you've been so hung up on someone from your past, hung up on what things could have been, wanting to have answers, wanting to have clarity, feeling confused, not sure, do I stay, do I go, do I wait and see if maybe we'll come back together, maybe they'll come back, reach out to me, maybe there's a reconciliation, but what if there isn't, what if this, what if that, like just like hung up on the past, hung up on this past person. And really, spirit wants to like grab you by the shoulders and force you to go that way. Like, Capricorn, stop looking back and look forwards, you know? And it's challenging, it's hard, and you even know that, like, you know that the time has come where you need to move on from this, because it's not helping you. I do see that it's just burdening you, and it's making you feel like shit, and it's just not healthy. But it is a challenge. But I do see that in July, it's getting easier, and you are getting closer and closer to free yourself and let this energetic tie go. Like, I think you're pulling the plug. I think that you are cutting this out. You might even be doing like meditations or cord cutting rituals to like detach your energy from this person, because it's almost like every time you think about them, every time you check up on their social media, every time you look back at old pictures, text messages, whatever, it's almost like that re-strengthens that energetic cord, or reconnects the cord. Every time you're like, okay, I'm pulling the plug, but then you start thinking about them again, you start going all over in your head, thinking about this and that, like it just reconnects the whole thing. It's like you kind of just have to shut them out of your brain, which is hard. That takes a lot of mental strength and patience, persistence. But yeah, it seems like this is very, very significant. We've had a lot of major arcana come out in this reading, so I think this has been kind of going on for you for some time now, Capricorn, but especially since we have the full moon in your sign coming up just next week, I think it's going to be very crucial. It could be the turning point that really sets you free. So, and again, if it's meant to come back into your life down the line, if you're meant to cross paths with this person down the line, you will, but let that go. Let go of all expectations. Surrender. That's all you can do, right? That's the best thing you can do for yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to be driving yourself mad, thinking about this person, fucking unable to move on, and just completely stuck in the past. And what good is that doing for you? What is that serving you? It's not. Like, it isn't. So yeah, that's the main gist of this reading. That's the messages Spirit wanted me to pass on to whoever resonated with this. Let me know if it did help, or if you found this insightful in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.